Had to grab the closest thing I could find.
We'll fix it.
It's all right, baby. Rub it in. Rub it in. No, man. I don't know what else to say. I've already gave you a shit. I've already cried. I blew my nose on my dog over here. I don't know what else to say until this movie comes out, except that I'll say one thing. Marvel better not mess this up. And I'm not talking, you think I'm talking for myself, for my own personal reasons? No. For my own selfish reasons? No. No, I am not. Marvel better not mess this up, because this won't just be if they do. It'll be an insult. You know, because this is not just, this thing is blown up, man, to a crazy level. This is not just a movie anymore. This is not even an event. This is just one big memorial for Chadwick Boseman, man. I mean, sure, we're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be some action. We got new people rising up. But in the back of our minds the whole time, it's going to be Chadwick, man. Failure is not an option. Failure is disrespect. At this moment, if you do that.
You're right about that.
When I say I've never seen anything like this before, I don't mean that, again, because I have a bias for Black Panther, because I love the first movie because it has all these, these social implications for people that it really means a lot to. I mean, all that is there, but this is, marketing like this, anticipation for a movie like this, I've never seen that before with this kind of film, man, because this really is too big to fail. And it's not because of the money, man. It's because of the emotional investment that people are putting into this ahead of time, way before they see the movie. There's people who are crying about this movie. They ain't seen a frame of this movie yet outside of this trailer.
Yeah. You did it on the head, man. It's the heart that's showing through these trailers.
Yeah.
You're not seeing the movie, you're seeing the heart of it all. And in the fact that, Chadwick seemed to be such a big part of this whole thing, even behind the scenes when he was, shooting these films and stuff. They became a real family back then.
Yeah.
Right? And the fact that they weren't able to have a real memorial, I think it was still that pandemic time that he passed, right?
Yeah.
So there was no real way to show respect, these people. So for them, this was their way, of saying, they loved him and, they was a big part of their lives. And what he did, for cinema is a big deal. So, for them to not recast, to them to recast it, I think would have, disrupted what they needed to get out. The movie's almost like therapy for them too, you know what I mean?
Man, this movie's this movie's it's for a lot of people, this movie's gonna be a 3-hour funeral, man. A 3-hour action-packed funeral. It's one of those funerals where you go to and it's sad at first, and then everybody goes and eats and reminisces and has a good time, whatnot. This is going to be, you're right. This is going to be therapy for a lot of people. This is a way for a lot of people of giving them closure. And the thing with this movie is, people can't come out of this saying, "Oh, yeah, it's all right." Anything less is a huge disappointment. People are so moved by this that they've accepted things they were complaining about earlier. And we'll talk about we'll talk about the trailer a little bit. But I remember when people were saying when they were saying Shuri in the movie. Shuri should not be Black Panther, man. People are like, I don't know, maybe down the line, but I don't want to hear all that shit. And now they're freaking out at this part in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
People are like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's what Chadwick would have wanted for his little sister to pick up the mantle and carry on the legacy. Like, Chadwick Boseman was really Black Panther. Like, he really was a superhero,
Yeah, it's what Chadwick would have wanted.
It's what Chadwick would have wanted, And these are the people that talking about, I don't want to hear all that shit. People talking about, it's, and notice that because people want to see this so badly, man, people now, they forgot all about the controversy with Letitia Wright You know, when she was,
Oh, yeah.
she was running her mouth and everything about COVID and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
People said, fuck that. As long as I get my Black Panther, I'm fine. You know, she can say whatever she want to say.
Yeah, shut up long enough so this movie could come out. How about that?
Yeah, somebody chest. I ain't forget shit.
There'll be that one person angry in the theater watching.
Yeah, whenever she comes out, fuck you. You ain't no Panther. but,
Boo.
but this is amazing, man. It makes me wonder, man, the pressure. I would not want to be in a position where I directed this movie or I was distributing this movie, because I would that pressure right now would just be killing me, man. Because if this, I mean, if they, like I said, unless this is a completely amazing, this is going to be offensive to some people. Now, not me. It's a movie, all right. But this is just, you know, you had this incident where somebody died. They chose to like honor him in a way with this movie. So if you fuck up this film, if you mess up this movie, that's like going to the funeral and just tipping that casket over. You know, it's
Walk behind it. Oh Lord.
Yeah, oh Lord, oh Jesus. But I'm gonna ask people out there, you know, and please let me know your opinion. I mean, am I exaggerating, or have you ever seen anything like this before? And the only reason why I'm saying this, I'm not saying it's because of Marvel, I'm not saying it because of Black Panther. It's the whole deal of having an actor die and having that actor's character have such an influence, his presence over that movie. And that's why I feel like I haven't ever seen anything like this before, man. And the anticipation going beyond just wanting to see a good film.